Hello, Logan High School! There's a new giveaway table at lunch. And did you know, pop isn't very good for you. Also, the boys' soccer team is off to a historic start. You'll find all that and more on the Chieftain Report for today, Friday, September 22nd, 2017.
I'm Danielle Green.
And I'm Nicholas Gudlapur. We'll get to those stories and more in a minute, but first, these announcements. Every 2 seconds, someone in the United States needs blood. Right now, the American Red Cross is having one of their worst shortages ever due to a poor summer turnout and the hurricanes. These are both concerning facts, but you have the opportunity to do something about it. In about a month, on October 17th, LHS is hosting its first blood drive of the year. The Red Cross needs your help. If you're age 16 or older, you may be eligible to donate. To schedule an appointment, see or email either myself or Carter Kranitz, or sign up during your lunch period at the blood drive table.
For those of you who missed the student matinee, you can still see next to normal. Tickets are in the sale in the athletic office. Tickets are $10 for adults and $6 for students. The last show dates are Saturday, September 23rd at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday, September 24th at 2 p.m. These performances will take place in the Logan High School Theater.
On September 30th, next Saturday, our LHS soccer team has the amazing opportunity to play in the home of Columbus Crew SC, Montfrey Stadium, against Westerville Central. This is very exciting, but as part of our team's deal with Columbus Crew, our team has to sell 225 tickets to the Crew game on the night of the 30th. Many tickets have been sold so far, but there are a decent amount still available. If you are interested in getting a ticket, contact either a current soccer player or Mr. Riddlebarger via email or his room, number 154. The cost of a ticket is $22. Get a couple friends together and come out to the game. It should be a blast.
The Hocking County Health Department will be at the Logan High School on Wednesday, September 27th from 10:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. to give flu shots to all high school students interested. I would advise taking advantage of this clinic to avoid missing school and getting behind on grades.
In international news, yet another natural disaster has proclaimed its earth-rattling presence. This past Tuesday, a powerful earthquake with a 7.1 magnitude struck the country of Mexico. Around 150 people have been reported dead, including dozens from the capital of Mexico City. Let's pull up a few pictures of the damage. Many buildings collapsed and many more were damaged. As of Tuesday, nearly 3.8 million people were left without power. Ironically, the earthquake hit on the exact anniversary of the 1985 Mexico earthquake that killed nearly 10,000 people. Let's hope this earthquake and Hurricane Maria, which has been devastating in its own right to many of the Caribbean countries, are the last natural disasters for a while.
In local news, for the first time in 6 years, Hocking County releases their reports of enrollment. This year, they have an increase of 435 students, making their reported enrollment numbers rise to 3,391 students. Of the over 3,000 students, an astounding 832 of those students are high schoolers. These high school students are taking CCP classes in their high school and earning dual enrollment. I, myself being one of these many students, can tell you firsthand what a great opportunity we have to earn these credits. I highly recommend it for any student who is on course for post-secondary schooling. I'm sure all of you students have heard of these CCP, or College Credit Plus, courses because our counselors and teachers have really pushed them into our classes. And their devotion is paying off. In 2015, the college had 500 high school CCP students. Last year, that number notably dropped to only 81 students, making this year such an impressive rise to over 800 students. Let's continue to get those numbers on the rise with what a great opportunity it is.
Now here's Weather Time with Klein.
Hello folks, welcome to this week's weather. There's the same amount of weather this week as there is any other week, so let's get into it. Today's Today is a whopping sunny day with a high of 86 and a low of 57, with a record high of 93 and a record low of 42. Tomorrow will also be sunny with a high of 85 and a low of 57. Sunday will again be sunny with a high of 84 and a low of 58. Monday will be partly cloudy with a high of 81 and a low of 61. Tuesday will be sunny again with a high of 79 and a low of 59. Why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella? Faux drizzle. Ha! Klein Lehman, TV2 Weather.
Now here's sports with Carter Hodson and Joey Newton.
Hey Chieftain sports fans, I'm Carter Hodson.
And I'm Joey Newton.
Let's get right into sports. Last Friday, the Chieftains faced off against the Sheridan Generals. It was a really rough night for the Chieftains. They just couldn't seem to get anything going on both sides of the ball. Now here are some sights and sounds from last Friday.
But it can't be just three of you. There we go.
Yes, the ball is grabbed to the front gate to frame your pride. This game ball has been sponsored by the ball carrier.
The Chieftains are on the road tonight and they plan to get things back on track and get a win over Chillicothe on the road.
Last Thursday, the boys' soccer team hosted the Central Crossing Comets at Chieftain Stadium. The Chiefs didn't score until right before half when James Smith put a well-placed header in the back of the net. The Chiefs came out of halftime red hot, adding 4 more goals to the scoreboard from Ryan Davis, Caden Landis, Josh Price, and Leighton Cassidy. This win for the Chiefs puts their record at 8-0, the best record to start a season in our soccer program's history. Tomorrow, the boys head up north to play Licking Heights. Staying on soccer, the Lady Chiefs played Wednesday night in a home matchup against Bloom Carroll. Logan came out and looked pretty good, but got scored on in the first half. Also in the first half, a player from Bloom Carroll got a red card, so the Bulldogs had to play with 10 players the rest of the match. Coming out of the half, the Lady Chiefs took advantage of their opposition's 1-player deficit with a goal by L. Roberts. The game ended as a tie. Final score, Logan 1, Bloom Carroll 1.
Saturday, both the boys and girls cross-country teams traveled to Sycamore Fields to run at the Central Ohio Invitational. A very challenging race after both teams ran really hard on this tough course. The boys and girls teams placed 4th.
Last Thursday, the volleyball team hosted the Generals of Sheridan here in Jim Myers Gymnasium. The Chiefs fought hard but just could not come away with a win over the Generals. Logan lost 3 matches to 2 matches. The volleyball team also played on Saturday when they traveled to Circleville to play in an invitational where the girls took on 3 teams. The Lady Chiefs had a hard time at the tournament, but they managed to come home with a win over Miami Trace. In the win for Logan, Delaney Kelch had 18 points, 7 aces, and 5 kills. Jaden Spocky had 11 points, 4 aces, 17 assists, and 6 digs. Also, Rachel Pierce had 10 points, 6 aces, 7 assists, 18 kills, and 2 blocks. Logan won against Miami Trace in 3 sets.
The girls' golf team took on the Vinton County Vikings at the Hocking Hills Golf Course. The Chieftains defeated the Vikings 206 to 233. The low score for the Chiefs was Lexus Fickle, and the next night the girls took on the Sheridan Generals and won 198 to 205. Also that night, the boys took on the Crooksville Tigers. It was senior night for the boys, celebrating senior golfer Jeremiah Martin. It was a good night for him, being the low scorer for the Chieftains. Sadly, they just couldn't pull out a victory, losing 188 to 165. Good luck next week, Duffers.
The girls' tennis team took to the courts Tuesday to take on the Unioto Shermans. The Lady Chiefs won in 3 out of 5 matches to seal the win over Unioto. Winning for the Chiefs in singles was Rachel Vogt, and for doubles were Sammy Mustard with Amber Bryant and Kaylee Sigler with Selena Zing.
That's all the sports we have for this week. I'm Carter Hodson.
And I'm Joey Newton.
Dude, what? You're drinking another pop?
Yeah.
How many have you had today? Not much. You know that stuff will harm you, right? Whatever, that's just a bunch of crap. All right, whatever. Just don't say I didn't warn you. Hold on, there's some back on the door. Hello?
We're here for your liver.
No, I always wondered why it's sky blue. Why I don't know it's blue. Why can't it smell different color like orange or something? Never knows. Drink more water.
I told you.
Like, I'm really thinking about this now. What the heck?
A large amount of soda can harm your body, but not water. Water won't hurt you unless you're drowning. Drink more water.
Here's Wyatt Ellinger with a story on the new giveaway table at lunch.
Have you ever had food on your tray you didn't want? Well, now there's a giveaway table at lunch. You can place your unopened item on the giveaway table for another student to have. Or you can take from the giveaway table. We want to know the purpose behind the giveaway table, so we talked to Officer Campbell to find out the purpose behind the giveaway table.
What was the motive behind the giveaway table?
This was something that me and Mr. Dilly came up with. We've seen several people that went through lines, happened to get items that they didn't necessarily want, but the cafeteria requires you to get them. And then we've seen other kids not getting maybe enough food, and that's why we came up with the giveaway table. So those items that you don't want, or maybe even if you bring something from home and you decide you don't want it, as long as they're not open and all that, we can use that, and then anyone can come up and get stuff off that table.
Any worries about the giveaway table?
Yeah, my biggest worry is people, one, is going to bring up just trash and set up there. Two, somebody putting something in the food before they bring it up. That's one of the reasons I want it to be unopened items, so we can look at them and see what's actually there and that it hasn't been tampered with.
What is the ultimate goal of the giveaway table?
Ultimate goal is really to make sure that every student in this school has what they need to eat, because I know there are certain students that aren't able to either, one, bring their food or get the nutrition that they need. And I've seen other places do it and it works really well, because a lot of times even kids will go up and pick an item from there but leave a different item that they have. So that's what I'd really like to see, is everybody to be able to get the nutrition and the food, so the kids that necessarily don't have what they need can still have a good meal.
Now that you know about the giveaway table and how it works, bring something up. Because maybe just because you don't want it doesn't mean somebody else doesn't. Wyatt Ellinger, TV2 News.
Thanks for tuning in this week, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our show. I'm Nicholas Kudlapur.
And I'm Danielle Green.
From TV2,
The Deuce. Making their reported enrollment numbers rise to 3,000. Sorry.
It's too fast. You gotta watch it, and so if it goes off the screen, just pause it and
Then fix it.
And then play once I catch up.
Are we like? You didn't.
Gotta restart that.
Faux drizzle. Ha!